another episode of Sugar and Spice. Today's episode is going to be a very scary episode because we're making a red velvet and white chocolate 3-tiered drip cake. Let's get started. To make our red velvet cake, you're going to need 3 boxes of red velvet cake mix, 1.5 cups of oil, 9 eggs, and 3/4 cup of water. For our bloody drip glaze, you're going to need 1.5 cups of white chocolate, 1 cup of heavy whipping cream, and red food coloring. For decorating our cake, you're going to need 3 bags of our white chocolate buttercream icing, and one of them has a star tip, black writing icing, food coloring, 3 ice cream cups, and white fondant. I'm using boxed cake mix today, but if you have a recipe you want to use, feel free to use it. Here I have 3 9.5-inch rounds greased with some cooking spray so the cakes won't stick. Now we're going to divide my cake batter evenly in these 3 pans. I'm just going to eyeball it. Now we're going to make our fondant decorations. With our fondant, we're going to make eyeballs, pumpkins, tombstones, and ghosts. You can add any scary, spooky thing you want on your cake. These are our fondant decorations that we made. They turned out really good, and these are going to be what we put on top of our cake. Now we're gonna make our bloody ganache. We're first gonna bring our heavy cream to a scalding temperature. Now we're gonna frost and decorate the cake. So this is the cake where it is at right now after we frosted it. It's not the best in the world, but it's what we did. Here we have our decorations, which have been drying for a few hours now. And we have our ganache here, which we're going to pour on top of our cake. And here we have some crumbled cake as dirt for our graveyard. Now we're going to pour our ganache on top of our cake. Make sure it's a nice silky, shiny glaze so it looks really good on our cake. We're just gonna pour it. And it should drip down. Now we're gonna decorate the cake. First we're gonna put our cake crumble. I'm the cameraman, I'm gonna help. That's so weird. By the way, this is just the cake dome that we cut off of the cake to level it. We just crumbled it. Are you eating? Yeah. We just crumbled it and made it little pieces to put on top. Okay. So now we're gonna flatten it out, and now we're gonna add our tombstones. I stuck some broken skewers on them to make them look cool. Broken cut skewers. I broke them. So we're gonna line them up. Yeah, this is the graveyard. We went to heaven. These skewers also act as support for the cake if you make them long enough. And we have skewers going inside the cake so that it doesn't fall for support. And these are the eyeballs that she made. They're really creepy and so we're gonna just put them around the cake. Please note that our fondant has been drying for a few hours now, so make sure if you're using fondant to leave them to dry out. And now we're gonna put our ghost on, which is cute. It's our biggest decoration. We originally made 3, but we realized we don't have space for 3 on our cake, so we're just making 1. We're just putting 1 on the cake. And then our pumpkins. So we made 4 pumpkins, but we're just gonna squeeze how many ever we have. These are the pumpkins. I think we can fit 1 more. I think I wouldn't. Maybe over there. No, like right here. Yeah, stack them on the ghost. No. Yes, our ghost has a pumpkin hat. And so this is our Halloween drip cake in honor of one of my favorite holidays, which is Halloween. So yeah, bye. Bye. Wait, let's do a close-up of the cake. Yay! Oh!